Detective Sal's monologue sessions 1 through 2. It was a sunny summer afternoon, bright. The birds were singing, the trees were swinging, and the breeze were as calm as can be. Which was exactly what the day wanted you to believe. I've patrolled these streets ever since I was a young man, and I've seen change in which a motion picture director would blow his piping hot gasket over. We have gang wars left and right in the middle of our parks, and even worse, lowly pickpocketers. While arresting one of those miscreants, I saw a war brewing in Slautan Park. The Black Dragons and the Free Trade Warriors. My money was on the Black Dragons winning it, but I've only allowed myself to gamble on weekends. While on my way to the crime scene, apparently the captain brought a couple of Emerald Green Gumshoos alongside us. New recruits in our police. A fairy with a bosom so fiery you'll have a family of 4 crowd around her during the winter. A red-hot hotshot with an affinity for taking shots. A bright-eyed, bushy-tailed hare that fancies himself as a field medic, and thankfully a familiar cop with banana bread still in his hair. We were tasked in calming down the gang members, and after the onslaught, we headed to a factory where we were informed that the big bad boss was there with a couple of goons. We entered the dark room where I illuminated the scene with my 18th cigarette. The fairy, Saishō, and I wandered over to an office area to investigate any findings. We found a diamond in the rough, or more so a freshly printed print amongst some scraps. The fairy snatched it up before I can give it a read, but I figured it had nothing to do with much with the investigation at hand. The hotshot, Vector, called out the perps that were in the warehouse, in which they proceeded to throw grenades at us, like real ruffians. We tussled with the bandits into a full-on scramble, which lasted in a flash, but it felt like 20 lifetimes. Speaking of lifetimes, mine seemed to have almost ended during the brawl. Images of brighter days filled my eyesight. I saw my wife and kid and I at the same park, enjoying our day. My old friends and the light of hope within my reach, which dimmed into my dark reality immediately when Saishō restored my health. We eventually resolved the melee when Saishō displayed some honest police work in talking down the perps. We were on our way and closing on the big boss, and hopefully none of us will lose our heads. Well, I guess I wouldn't mind that happening too much.